I've gotten quite a few questions on how to install the steering upgrade kit onto the Grasshopper Hornet lunchbox or pumpkin. And so what I'm starting off here is a stock Grasshopper or Hornet steering arm on the stock steering servo saver. And there it is. So imagine my fingers is the point from the servo, there's the arms, they rock back and forth. What happens is over time these guys just wear because it's just a friction fit, and you end up getting sloppy, and then the stock ball cups just end up popping off whenever you hit anything. And it's not that they're cheap, it's just that, you know, it's basic entry-level stuff, so it's not the heaviest or highest duty. So what I came up with is, I'm going to pull these things out of here, going right back to the stock servo saver, and here's my new part. And the kit's pretty straightforward. It's a stainless steel 256 by half cap head screw, and it slides through a really heavy duty ball link. It's a stainless 440 rod, heavy ball link brass insert, and so I start here and just slide the screw through the hole. The next piece that goes on, it's small here in my hand, but it's a standoff washer, and it allows for the suspension to bounce all around without bottoming out or getting hung up. So it's small but definitely a very crucial piece in this kit. And it's non-threaded, it's just it slides up there like that. Going right back to that stock same servo saver. It might take a second or two to start, but all you're doing is just lining it back up and giving it a little bit of a start by hand, and once it grabs, you just take a small wrench and you screw it on to that same bottom hole, same size as the stock ones went through. And I'm just going to fully screw it in until it's tight. Once it's really snug, I just back it up kind of like a, you know, a little less than an eighth here, just so that what I want is that flexibility here, this thing to really be able to move around on its own and move free, because that'll help it move better when it's on the car. And then the last part here, these aren't just standard, they're nylon insert lock washers, so that when you get them on, they stay put. Huge help, so that you're not playing around with the knee yard, etc., and the things go off and then you're saying, you know, it's junk or the kit's not good because of it. So really good parts, and all I'm going to do is just tighten that one up, and it takes just a, you know, minute or two here. It's far less time than you've spent monkeying around with the car if you've ever broken the stock ones. And that's one side on, and you can see the difference here. I mean, this is really a flexible, get a lot of movement out of it, but at the meantime it's very strong, and so there's the movement. I mean, very exaggerated, but movement from the servo throw. And I'm just going to duplicate and do the same exact thing on the other side. So there's the screw through the head, here's that standoff washer, and I'm going to do the same process. Start it on here. And it might take a second again, you know, I mean, you're threading it through plastic that does not have screw holes, so it might take a second or two to get it to go, but it'll work. And once it's started, you just use your wrench and do the same exact process. And again, we use that same nylon insert lock washer, and it'll go pretty far by hand, and you're just finishing it off with, I've almost standardized using electrical cutters as the standard pliers, grabbers, pinchers for anything here. And once it's good and tight, there you go. Just making sure that it's loose fit. This side is actually what faces the servo. So imagine it clicks onto the servo arm, that screw comes over, and it can slide back and forth side to side. The biggie where your most gain comes from is this flexibility. Actually, that one could use a little bit of tightening there. I'll do that. There you go. And there's the kit. If you got any questions or emails, or got any questions, problems, email me, be happy to answer you, and I hope you enjoy it because it fixed a real pain problem on the stock cars. Look forward to having another kit very, very soon for the Blackfoot beetle and frog, and if you've got something that you're looking for, let me know. We'll see if we can make it. Thanks much, and have a very good day.